Comic Book Club. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I'm Pete.
And we have 3 comics to review for you guys today. We're going to do Batman, Night of Vengeance, number 3. That was kind of a pre-review.
No, it wasn't a review. It was like Night of Vengeance. Ugh, tough night.
Oh, okay. The Punisher, number 1. I was waiting for a reaction from you. And Rachel Rising, number 1. You like that?
Oof!
Oh boy. Alright, so let's get right into it. Talking about Flashpoint, Batman, Night of Vengeance, number 1 of 3 of actually 3. That's
3 of 3.
It's 3 of 3.
Yeah, what do you guys think about this book?
I thought this was the only good thing to come out of Flashpoint. This was a really kind of cool take on messing with something that we know and love in such a way that it's creepy and dark and just really well done. 2 people who've worked together forever and they just rock every project they're on.
When Pete says messing with, it's Sony's way of saying great storytelling.
Yep. Oh, you're talking about Azarello and Rizzo, 2 people who rock every project. I thought you were talking about Batman and the Joker.
Man, they are rocking every project!
Every project they work on.
They started a bakery. And they really just rocked it through.
This is really good. The only thing I will definitely disagree with is that this is the only good thing that's coming out of Flashpoint. I've been really enjoying Kid Flash Lost. I think that's a great series.
Fine.
But this is good, really good.
Fine.
Really good writing. Don't want to spoil too much of what goes on. This is very clearly the denouement of the series. So if you haven't read the previous 2 issues,
if you like drinking tea with your pinky up, use denouement.
Wow.
For
That's a French
reviews
word.
on denouement, check out Verbal Book Club.
I like this a lot. It's sort of a standalone issue. It ties into Flashpoint at the end. I thought it's a little bit much when as it ties in. Like I'd rather it just stood alone. But as far as tie-ins go, I'm glad it didn't have to be like every issue and being like, what about all this Flashpoint going on?
Moving on, talking about Punisher number 1. Now, Pete, you are the world's biggest Punisher fan, so I'm sure you unequivocally love this.
I'm sure there are bigger Punisher fans.
Thomas Jane.
He left us.
He cried.
Dolph Lundgren.
Come on. Anyways, I'm sure there are people out there who love Punisher more than I do or as much. Okay,
Tell you what,
here's
actually,
the
hold on, can I interrupt?
Fine.
If you think you're a bigger Punisher fan than Pete, tell us why and see if you can beat Pete on Peach Street Beat.
Oh my
Pete,
God.
see if you can beat Pete.
Alright, first off, in the beginning I was very excited because I was like, oh, there's no talking, it's going to be all action. My mind started racing like, oh man, how cool would it be? Then that stopped.
If no one talked, how cool it would be?
Yeah, it would be interesting for an issue, especially a first issue. I think that would be ballsy and I would like it.
We've talked about this before, that your ideal issue of Punisher is just him being like,
I should just show you pictures of murdered people.
That wouldn't be as cool.
It might make you not.
No,
read comics.
real life murder people is sad. Comic book murder people, awesome.
what if we use like a little bit of a filter on it?
Okay, anyways.
Yeah, what if you just traced over pictures?
Also, the art was a little weird for me. It was kind of like very computer done, slightly anime, if you will. But I wasn't that into it. So I'm on board, but I'm not as excited as I would have liked to have been.
I like this book a lot. I've been really, Pete turned me on to Punisher Max, the Punisher number 1 here. Like, I like them both. I'm going to keep on reading.
Nice.
My big difference with Punisher Max, you're inside the Punisher's head. This
Sounds-
is sort of watching him do a bunch of magic.
Sounds to me like you've beaten Pete at Peach Street Beat.
Oh!
Or I won because now
are you
he's
saying
Punisher.
that Bustin' Justin gave Pete a Dustin?
Oh my
Is that what
God.
you're saying?
That was amazing.
Very briefly, that was great. Very briefly, I really like that as well. Really good issue. If you're a fan of Gotham Central, which was Batman and the street level, how the cops think about Batman, which was also by Greg Rucka, this is very similar to that, except for Punisher. So great. Good. Let's move on. Last we're going to talk about is Rachel Rising, number 1 from Terry Moore. So deal with this is girl wakes up in an unmarked grave, immediately decides, I gotta go home and take a shower. I don't know what happened to me
Wouldn't
last
you?
night. This is really good. Terry Moore is a unique talent in the comic book industry. He draws like nobody else. Really expressive, really different characters. This is a very intriguing, very mysterious first issue. Really reminded me of the first issue of Razzle in a good way, where you don't quite know what's going on, but you definitely want to know more by picking up the second issue.
Also, the sparse storytelling. This book's about a character who has like the worst hangover possible. Essentially.
I don't know. I've had bad hangovers, but I've never woken up out of my own grave.
Wait until tonight.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're getting
man.
messed up tonight.
Yeah, I thought this was an amazing first issue. I love his art, does an amazing job, great storyteller. Just for me, like the hard part was like, if you've woken up out of a grave and then you're like stumbling like a zombie home, someone asks you for help, I wouldn't say no. I'd be like, yeah, I need help.
No, not me. I'm like, I got this. I'm gonna go deal with this.
Guys, when I'm hearing this music, so I think it's about time.
It's time to wrap it up. That's a wrap-up music.
Guys, you can check us out on our brand new website, which is comicbookclublive.com. Has a bunch of information there. We're going to work on it to make it even better, so let us know what you want to see. But those of you who have been asking for podcast episodes, they will be going up there regularly, so hurry for that.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to plug?
Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye from Busted Justin,
Pete's Street
and Alex Phallix.
Wow, that really died there.
Boom!